Hello everyone! Welcome back to another episode of the Rizing Games podcast. It's been ages. It's been ages. Hello, my name is Siegfried, and this is my co-host, Felix.
We're back in the old studio again. We don't have the new fancy one.
Yeah, not this time. We're waiting, but we don't have any guests this time, so sorry, but...
Yeah, no, we kind of got rid of all the ones last time.
Yeah, they kind of kicked the bucket. As in, yeah, they left.
Yeah.
But anyway, today we'll be talking about WASD. Even though that was like
weeks ago.
Yeah, weeks ago. And so yeah, but before we start that, I do want to say sorry for not posting anything, but
it's not our fault.
It's literally not our fault. We have there's been.
It's like every Monday we've been off basically.
Yeah, essentially.
Because it's like either bank holidays or something else.
No, last week was GCSE week, and people who unfortunately did not did enough work for the deadline, they had to come in last week, so we weren't allowed in. Well, we were, but it was recommended that we didn't come in, so we didn't come in. And then the week before that was a bank holiday.
And then the week before that, I'm going to be 100% honest, I just decided that I didn't want to edit the podcast that week. Because in my defense, FMP was during
deadline.
next week.
Yeah, exactly. And we wanted to grind, but thank you very much for waiting for us. By the time this episode comes out though, there should be another one.
There might be. I don't remember editing another one, but Sig seems to remember me sending him another one.
Yeah, you did. So it's going to be quite odd how this will play out, but
we'll see.
Yeah, but yeah,
we're back now.
We're back now. Thank you for your patience.
Oh, and also in advance, we will not be posting one the week after this one comes out because it's half term next week as well.
So isn't that absolutely amazing? But yeah, let's go on to WASD and what it's about. So first off, WASD is just a place where indie games can come and indie game companies and indie game like publishers.
It's an expo.
Yeah, it's a little expo where an indie game expo, and it was really fun. It was really enjoyable. There was loads of different things, and games obviously, and I did my best to try as many as I could. But how about you, Felix?
I tried a couple.
Well, so there was loads of games. There were two specific ones that I'd like to give a massive shout out to. One, Turnip Mountain. That is such a good game. I genuinely can't wait for that to come out. It was really, really, really good. Please play it. If you like just a funny little climbing game that is semi-annoying, but I love when you play the game, you'll know what I mean. But it's a really enjoyable game, and I really liked it. And then the second one was, what is it? I actually have the business card here with me. Yeah, Victory Heat Rally. Please go wishlist that on Steam and also try out the demo. It's really, really fun. It's an arcade racer, and sadly it is single player at the moment because it is the demo, and there's three characters. Technically a four. I unlocked the fourth one, a secret fourth one. But there was so there's three characters you could play as, and it's really fun, and that's also really enjoyable. It's just a high speed arcade racer. So if you enjoy doing that, playing those games, there are definitely two that I would 100% recommend. What about you, Felix? What are some of the games that you enjoyed?
I think first, I want to I can give a my favorite, or probably the most interesting game that I saw there was probably a game called Bib Goes Home. Because basically it's not really like anything I'd ever seen before. You can't exactly download and play it, right? Because you can download it, but you might have trouble playing it. Reason being is because you need the special pop-up book that the guy made to play it. Oh my
god, yes! I remember seeing that.
Did you get to play it?
I didn't get to play it. I did watch someone play through the whole thing, because there was two people in front of me.
Oh no, I was there when the guy was on his break, and then he kind of came out. I was like, oh wait, do you want to have a go? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, okay, and he set it up for me. And it was you get to basically, it's like it's like you'll go through a door. I don't know if you ever play those choose your own adventure books, but like you get to the bottom of the page and it'll be like, oh, do you turn left or do you turn right? If you turn right, turn to page 356. If you turn left, turn to page 787 or something like that. And then you turn to either page and then the story continues from there on out. And it's sort of like a little pick your own adventure thing. It's almost like that, but obviously there's a lot less pages. So it'd be something like, oh, you go through the door. Actually, okay, I'm not really explaining this very well. You have a pop-up book sort of laid out in front of a projector, right? And then you have a projector that projects onto it. That sort of projects the game's character and everything. And he did some clever stuff by making like the background on certain pages black to absorb all the light from the projector, so that way it wouldn't like look like it's a projector. So it looks really good, basically. And it's this little guy who basically he's trying to go home. And there's a couple puzzles. In terms of game mechanics, it's not very... If it was just a desktop game, it wouldn't be anything special. In fact, I'd say it would be rather boring. But the thing that makes it interesting is just the whole concept of having an interactive storybook. So you can you go through a door and it'd be like, turn to page 3. And then you turn to the next page. And then you can go and you can walk around and it might be like you need to go and push a button on page 3 to unlock the door on page 2. And then you go back through the thing to page 2. And then you can continue sort of like that. And it's sort of like you go through the whole thing and then you get home eventually. And then you get like the little end scene. And it's like, you know, oh, you made it home type of thing. But no, it's really good. There is a video on YouTube of it being played. I think that I should try and... Hopefully.
I'll on the top right, if you just have a quick look, I'll pop something there for you guys to have a look, see. But those are definitely like those are our opinions on like our favorite games on the expo. There were obviously like loads more, so I know that
I have a lot more to talk about.
That's fair, that's good then. But so the one thing I did want to say is like the very first game that I tried out was Supercell's new game. I think it was like called Squad Stars or Star Squads. I can't remember. But it was honestly pretty fun. It was just like a little. Imagine, what's that? Imagine Brawl Stars, but you just build a team of people and you just run around and like destroy other teams. Essentially, it was really fun. I really liked it. And you know, for a Supercell game, it's actually really good. I just hope it doesn't have like, well, to be honest, every single Supercell game has had, other than like Mini Royale or Mini Clash Royale, whatever it was, that was the only game that I think didn't get enough traction. Like Clash Royale was crazy back in the day. Clash of Clans is still going hard. What else? Brawl Stars, that sadly is like semi-fallen off because of how many like updates there are and like stuff like that. There's like more and more characters and you know stuff like that. But then again, that's also not bad. That just goes to show how much the team enjoys like working on the game, I guess, you know. So that's the first one, and I really like that. There are also like loads more. So, what was it called? There's a game that I really found. I thought it was really cool. It was a game Devolver Digital was hoping to publish. I think it was Devolver. Yeah.
Oh, is this the
Angerfoot?
Yeah, Angerfoot.
Yeah, Angerfoot. Angerfoot was a really like high speed, quick FPS, and it just honestly like visually quite pleasing. The levels are. Well, because how it is that you just bust down doors and go into rooms, and each room is a level. But since they are like rooms in an apartment, which is where it's set, you know, these levels are quite like tight spaced and like really difficult to navigate. It's like I think about 2 shots or something gets you killed. It's hard to explain. It was really fun.
Imagine Hotline Miami but 3D.
Yeah. I need to play that game still. So yeah, that's what. Those are the games that really stood out for me. What about you though?
I'm trying to find it. It was like Odin something.
I know. Yeah, I think I know.
Odinfall. That's it. I remember it. Let me look it up while I'm just here because I just need to remind myself of it. Yeah, Fire Shine. That was it. It was by Fire Shine. I was like Fire Spark, Fire something, Fire Shine. Right, here we go. So Odinfall is.
Is that the?
Have you ever played? Oh, they published Liza P.
Oh.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, there you go then. I guess you know that now. Right, well, the interesting thing is, if you've ever played Nuclear Throne, basically. So I know everyone's like, oh, you know, Nuclear Throne is kind of just the same as Enter the Gungeon. Well, I mean, technically it came out before, so Enter the Gungeon, if any of them's copying the other one, then it's Enter the Gungeon copying Nuclear Throne. But I honestly...
Why don't you just say, like, Vampire Survivors? Because that's the one that everyone knows about.
Vampire Survivors is nothing like either of them.
Oh, no, yeah, sorry, no, I was thinking of something... No, my bad.
I was gonna say Vampire Survivor is you don't
That's
even...
a horde survival.
That's not a twin-stick shooter.
Yeah.
The thing with the thing with Enter the Gungeon that I think it feels different to Control, and I can't describe it. It feels more stiff, and I don't like it very much compared to Nuclear Throne, which is way... It's like, I can't describe it. It's like way more fluid, and it just feels a lot more like faster response time type of thing. And the thing with Nuclear Throne is, the problem is there's like, although there's a lot of content to it, it hasn't been updated in ages. So it's kind of like, it's kind of almost like it's an oldish game at this point, and it hasn't really added any sort of new stuff. Well, apologies. I was gonna say that they haven't really added much things to it, but Odenfall is, when I played it, I was like, this feels like Nuclear Throne, and I heard other people saying that it feels like Nuclear Throne. It's like a twin stick shooter, but it's like really, I can't quite describe it. It feels really good to play, and the art style is really, really, really nice as well. So no, I'm definitely going to buy that like when it comes out.
Nuclear? Wait, can you show me what Nuclear?
Do you want to see Nuclear Throne? Alright. Alright, there you go.
Oh, that.
Yeah. So it's, like I said, it's a lot, like, it feels like, at least to me, it feels a lot faster than Enter the Gungeon, which is why I kind of prefer it.
That is, oh, that seems so fun.
It is. I mean, it's cheap as anything, I think.
How much is it?
Like,
That actually looks really good. I might.
It is really good. I prefer it to Nuclear Throne, but you know, you can.
Oh.
Okay, it's $11, but I think it goes on sale quite frequently because it's kind of oldish. But
There you go.
I'd recommend picking up. I mean, look, it was on the PS3, PS Vita. Well, there you go. It's very satisfying. So no, definitely, because I want new Nuclear Throne updates. So I guess I can get Odenfall, and that'll be good. But no, that felt really good to play. They also had another game which was like Kaidomon Auto Battlers, but I am not that big of an auto battler person, so I don't really know much about that.
I saw that one. I wanted to play it, then I was like,
I gave it a little go.
What was the one? Because obviously what was the game? You have Cityscapes. What's the one? What was the one that you said that you wanted to build? Like we should all try to build like we all should try to build like a little village. The one that we played, remember? The little village builder, well, the building builder thing.
What, Townscaper?
I think so. Sorry, your yawn. It's just your. Sorry.
What are you on about?
No, no, Cityscape or whatever. No, Townscaper.
When did I say this?
The expo. You're just like, we should.
Townscaper wasn't.
Not
Oh!
That one.
Summer House.
Yeah, that's the one.
That was it. Yeah, no, not Townscaper, Summer House. Oh, yeah, no. I was, So, I was annoyed because the guy who made Summer House wasn't there and I wanted to talk to him. But, Summer House was a game that I got back in the beginning of this year. I think it was the spring sale. And, it's essentially, it's like the simplest kind of game concept in existence. It's like, imagine you just have, I don't know if you played those sticker books as a kid, right? But like where you get like the stickers and you'd stick the things on and you'd make the different things. Imagine just a sticker book, but it's just a game. That's pretty much Summer House. Apart from, interestingly, it's kind of like each thing's kind of 3D and it uses some like special shader stuff to make it look all nice and pixelated. No, it's not.
Oh, they should have like a little multiplayer thing where people could have
work together to make a little thing. But no, they had a version of it running up just at the thing. Like they had a little stand with it. And I was like, oh, if everyone kind of just plays on the same save, we could all build like a little house. A little house each, and then kind of like put it all together, and then we'd have like a little village. I thought that'd be really cool, but no, So I built my little house. I think I did like a little rock with some doors in and stuff. No, I think. So, I mean, Summer House. I recommend it if anyone wants to pick it up. It's definitely good. I mean, if you're
It's
looking.
just a chill out game. It's
I was
something
gonna say, if
you,
you're
it's
looking
something
for
you like play Animal Crossing music to. Like listen
Yeah,
to
I guess
Animal
so.
Crossing music
Yeah.
while playing it. Oh, hang on, this is loose.
Oh no, yeah. No. I mean, the other thing that I actually tested out that I was really excited about was so I was gonna get. So I've been following the development of it before it came out, but it was the Playdate, by Panic in Teenage Engineering, and I kind of had been wondering about picking one up ages ago, and I don't know. I'm probably not gonna pick one up because I've got so many consoles already, but it's definitely very cool, and I mean, if you're interested in it, it's very, very good. I can tell you that right now, the crank on the side of the Playdate is it's very nice. So if you didn't know, the Playdate is a little handheld that I
Little
think.
goofy guy. I really like it. I tried it out. I mean, I liked it, but at the same time, I was like, it's not something I would get. Like, if it was in a stand and like if a friend handed it to me to play with, I'd definitely play on it. But it isn't something I'd like get because, well, first off, 199. Well, yeah. So it's 199 pounds, well, dollars. First off.
Yeah.
Two, you get like one game a week.
Well, no, you get
That's
one game a
like-
week, but you have the whole game store now.
That you can just download.
Yeah. And there's loads of stuff on itch for it as well.
Oh.
They got tons of stuff and they have like apps and stuff. So if I go to like staff picks, what's some like popular games for Playdate? Because I'm trying to see if I can find the ones that we played. Ah, here we go. Is this it? Mars After
Midnight. Yeah. That one was so slow. What's P Racing?
P Racing. What, you want to try this? Have a look.
Is that like? I assume that's like Pico Racing. How much is that? $2.
12.
12.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
So it's either. It's a bit annoying,
It is pretty clever. It's a 3D game on a little 2D console. That's pretty cool.
That's 3D. Go back. Oh,
Well, it's like a Super Mario Kart for the SNES.
Oh, that's actually really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And it has multiple tracks and stuff. And I think it's worth it. I mean, it's just because it's on a little thing.
Yeah, but it's at the same time like you could just go on your phone or something.
They stole my logo.
They didn't steal anything.
It looks like.
Oh my god, it does.
They stole my logo. But no, we played Mars After Midnight. So essentially, the concept for this is some weird. It's like some weird thing about. What was it?
Therapy.
It was some like alien
therapy.
off colony community support center. So the whole thing was basically sad aliens come up to the door. You look at them and you decide whether they're eligible to come in or not. And if they're eligible to come in, then they go and eat the cake, and then you clean the cake up or something.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty much what it is.
But it was really annoying in the cutscenes because you couldn't skip it unless there was a way to skip it.
I couldn't figure out once I got to the plate thing how to clean up all the plates because it said, "Oh yeah, no, just move them off."
Yeah, you have to move them you have to move them like away from each other. Click it, then put it down.
I know I know.
You have to stack it on top of each other.
I know I did, but then I couldn't figure out. Basically, I couldn't figure out how to progress. If I have any feedback for the developer of that, I'd say try and do a little tutorial or something to make it, or like make your tutorial a little bit more comprehensive, or make the game a little bit more intuitive. Because I think I at least got stuck at that bit, which was kind of annoying. But I mean, in part, I think it's more of an art project type of thing, and the art is very nice.
I really like the art, and it's so like stylistic, especially with how, because obviously it's kind of following the whole.
It looks like
one bit. Well, it's not really one bit, is it?
It's I think it's monochrome.
It's monochrome, yeah. But like I'm talking about the whole the whole system. Yeah, it's just black and white, and it's really like stylistic. I really like how like the developers and artists are just like. Making these things.
Well, that's because it's teenage engineering. But yeah, no. Yeah. Anyway, overall, I think the Playdate's pretty good.
That's very fun.
There's lots and lots of games. It's a proper console. Like it's a proper console, but like.
The thing is, if you can if there's player-made games, they're definitely gonna make some really, really good ones.
Oh yeah, no. Well, there's lots of really good ones. I mean, what's this thing?
It's $2.
Look at that. don't even know what's going on, but it looks cool. But either way, Playdate, a very cool console. Pick one up if you want one. If you don't want one, don't worry, you're not really missing out on
Get yourself
much.
a Steam Deck.
Yeah, they had a Steam Deck booth.
Oh yeah, they did. This actually made me really like. It's locked in my decision to want one so badly
You need
now.
one.
It's really good. It's just the fact that like I'm already like I already have like my PS Vita and I'm fine with that. I've been playing Spelunky and it's
Yeah.
like it's really fun. I've also been playing there's a fighting game that I managed to actually get on it, which is Streets of Rage. Sorry, King of Fighters 13 possibly, and also Metal Slug 3, and I've just been playing those, and it's like,
Cool.
ooh, I love it. I'm genuinely so happy. Like I wanted Gravity Rush, but then I was like, that's a load of gigabytes. I've still have my like singular gigabyte. I haven't bought anything for it.
Okay.
I'm fine with it though. I'm fine with it.
I mean, I've got 64 gigs in mine.
Yeah, but the thing is that you're playing all these like thingy games, like what's it called, for Gravity Rush. I could just go on my PlayStation, buy that, and play it on there, because that's the HD version.
Is it? Wait, is it on PS3? Oh, okay,
I think
I'll-
so.
I can
No,
play on
is it on the PS?
I can
I
play
can't.
on the
I think it
PS3.
is on the PS3. I'm not too sure. I can't.
Well,
I can't promise
either way,
anything.
Steam Deck's very nice. I mean, I already have one, but the thing is, what I was interested in is because they had the Steam Deck OLEDs. I was like, I want to try out playing on an OLED to see if it's actually better. And to be 100% honest, I don't really notice the difference in screen. So, if you want a Steam Deck, you can honestly, if you want to get one and price is the concern, get one of the 64GB LCD ones that are like refurbished or like for dead cheap, and then you can just
You just get it from CX as well.
I don't know, find somewhere, just find a good deal on a Steam Deck. Because the thing with Steam, like they're all you can always upgrade the SSD, and to be honest, the new screen isn't. I mean, it's good, right? Like it's good if you want OLED that much, but to be 100% honest, like, I mean, when you're playing a game, right, a good game should be a good game should absorb you into the game, as the Playdate has demonstrated. The colors shouldn't really matter, so your screen, whether it's OLED or LCD, shouldn't really get in the, like, it might annoy you at first, but once you get sucked into a game, it's not going to be distracting enough for you to be sitting there and thinking, oh, I wish I had an OLED screen right now, while you're like sitting there playing Minecraft.
Jolly good show. Wait, you can't. What? No, yes, you can. No.
Yeah, you can. You can play anything on a Steam Deck. I guess we got like a little bit more time. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Oh, actually, I mean, with WASD, they had a bunch of talks. I only really went on one. It was alright. I think the main thing that was actually really exciting is because I got to talk to Devolver Digital, and I got to ask them how to sort of publish a game under them and sort of what you need to do all that sort of stuff.
Ooh.
And I got to talk, because apparently she was doing a talk the next day, the employee who I talked to, but because I was like, oh, I'm not here the next day, we kind of just had like a little conversation about how it would work anyway, which was kind of nice because it meant I didn't have to like deal with a whole audience of people. I could just actually just chat one-on-one, which was quite nice. But no, I got to have all my questions answered, and I will say, it seems they mostly pointed me, if you're wondering, mostly just pointing me towards, apparently on the Devolver Digital site there's some sort of a pitch section where you can pitch your game to them, and apparently most of the information's on there. So if you are wondering how, then there you go.
You have to give more information. This is a games podcast. You gotta show off your game. You gotta.
I mean,
you need to let these developers know how to do it.
You need a demo of your game, and it doesn't. I was asking like how polished does the demo need to be, and they said they'd rather have a fun demo. Basically, the demo needs to be fun, and it needs to demonstrate your game. It just needs to demonstrate the concept. It doesn't need to be like polished at all. Like you don't have to have all your menus have all the animations on and everything. For example, like you can just, or like there doesn't have to be transition animations or anything. As long as you have like the gameplay loop sort of implemented, and you sort of show this, and you have maybe a couple of your features to show maybe how your game would play out, just so that if you played on a safe.
They only do roguelikes though. They only do roguelikes, don't they?
I don't think they only do roguelikes. I think
I think every single game that I've just heard from Devolver Digital is just a roguelike. Because Hyperlight Drifter is from Devolver Digital. They published them.
Hyperlight Drifter isn't a roguelite, is it?
No. I'm saying no. They're from Devolver Digital though.
Is it? Let's have a
I
look.
think I might be wrong because I know that they're an indie. I know that that's an indie game. I can't remember if they
I don't think
got published by Devolver Digital.
it is a Heart Machine.
I'm telling you, not Hyperlight.
It's very good looking.
They're not Hyperlight Drifter or Hyperlight, the new one that's gonna come out. Hyperlight. Pardon me. Sorry, I do apologize for that.
Hyperlight Hamburger.
No, not Hyperlight Hamburger. Let me find it.
What? Hyperlight Breaker.
Yeah, that's the one. Oh my god, it looks really good. Oh, if you want a good indie game, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, I'm telling you now, that game's so good. I already finished it. I've done everything, and now I'm really tempted to just buy it on Steam just so I can get the mods and stuff. I'm like, please,
Alright.
oh please.
Well, I think it was published by Heart Machine, to be 100% honest.
Oh, that's the one, Heart Machine.
I don't think they published anything
Yes, that one. No,
Solar
what's that one?
Ash.
Yeah, Solar Ash. I really want that game.
Right, well...
I've been waiting for the big discount, and then I'm gonna buy it.
Well,
I mean,
we're nearing
as you know, because I've got like...
the end of the podcast. I
Yeah,
think.
we're
If
nearly...
you've got anything more you'd like to say about WSD, do
No,
it now.
I do want to say, first off, thank you. If anyone from that whole area is watching this, thank you very much, for showing off your games. Because I'm telling you now, what's it called? They were really cool, and I'm glad that you actually like showed up. I'm sure we might have not played all of them, but still, thank you very much. Because it is just the two of us, and we've played our own fair share of games. But there were other people in the course that have definitely played loads more compared to us. So thank you very much.
I got lots of positive feedback. About
Exactly.
games.
And two,
if you get the chance to go to WSD, go.
no,
It was good.
and three,
Okay, 3.
June 19th. Come to the college.
Oh, is
We're
that
doing a
one, the
little expo. We're doing a little expo. We'd love to show you our games.
You had to meet me and Sig.
Yeah, and we'll give you a little handshake, and we'll be like, "Thank you for listening," and then we won't give you a pat on the back because like that's probably not a good idea, but we'll say thank you very much,
Come on, play
and then
my
maybe
game.
we'll give you a sticker.
I don't have stickers.
No promises, but maybe we'll give you a sticker, and then 4. We'll be at Game. Well, I will. Are you gonna?
I'm gonna be at
Gamebridge?
Gamebridge.
We'll also be at Gamebridge, and our games will be a lot more polished then. So, like even at the expo compared to how they were.
10 more days.
I am so excited.
We only have 10 days.
Yes, I know. It's fine. I need to quickly build the. I'm just gonna I'll just watch a tutorial, quickly build a website, slap some QR codes on there, and call it a day.
Right.
But thank you very much for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for being so patient with us, even though there will already be an episode. You know,
There might be.
thingy.
I still don't think there is.
There is. You sent me it.
I don't remember doing that.
Okay, well, I'll just have a little double check. But thank you guys for watching. We hope you have a good rest of your day. And remember, come see us, big companies,
Remember.
especially you, Frontier. We know you are here.
We know you're watching.
We said hello. Thank you for listening. I greatly appreciate it.
Right. Goodbye.
Bye.